Good afternoon, SCTV viewers. Tonight is a beautiful match between the home team, Solon, and the visiting team, the Medina Bees. I am Dominic Carlozzi. I'll be one of your commentators tonight.
And I'm Andrew Hall, your other commentator for tonight.
And let's hope to enjoy a nice and friendly game here. Right before this game, we were joined by our Solon High School JV team, along with the Medina JV team. Medina won 2-1. And right before that, actually, there was also the freshman volleyball game. Unfortunately, we do not know the outcome of that one. Watching the JV game up until this one was a very interesting game. Very close. Just a little bit of miscommunication here and there that caused the downfall of the Solon Comets, unfortunately. But now here we stand, resurrected and ready to play another game. Seems there's a bit of a hold-up going on here. Not exactly sure what's happening.
I think they're trying to figure out who's on the court right now.
Oh, yeah, that's what it looks like. Maybe we had a misstep in our starting numbers. Oh, it looks like Solon had 7 on the court instead of the required 6. Now that we've got that sorted out, it's time to move on to Medina. Starting off the serve with Medina serve here.
Medina's number 18, Isabel Vane, starting off the serve. Beautiful serve over the net to Riley Roth.
Great way to start off the game.
Medina coming back with a beautiful bump and a pass to the right side.
Ooh, beautiful block by Solon High School. Looks like number 10, Ava Conj, and number 14, Lauren Hales.
And Lauren Hales is going for the serve for Solon. Lauren Hales with a beautiful serve over.
Fireball spike from number 14, Abby DeLong.
Medina's own Cassie Thomas is going for the serve for Medina.
Says here that she's played DS, but let's see if she can crank out a mean serve.
Yeah.
Seems we've run into another mishap here. But that got resolved rather quickly.
Yep. Medina with the serve to Solon's very own libero. Going to a free ball for Medina. Ooh. The setter is going for their outside.
Once again, beautiful block from Solon. Number 10, Ava Conj, And I believe that was number 14 again, Miss Lauren Hales. They're really the blocker duo tonight.
Yeah. Solon with the serve to Medina. Medina unfortunately not be able to get to a hit, so they're just going to give it to Solon. Solon with a beautiful set to the middle. Medina just barely able to save it. Back on Solon. They're going for, ooh, must have been a double from the setter.
Double from the setter indeed.
How unfortunate. It was such a good rally.
Oh. What an unfortunate way to lose a point, but at least Medina was able to keep it going with that beautiful over.
Yes, very much so. Medina with the serve.
Doesn't quite make it over. Hits, looks like the midsection of the net there.
Very unfortunate to see.
That is an advantage to serving low.
Yep. Solon comments on Brianna Hedden with a beautiful serve over to Medina.
Straight to the libero.
Medina getting a hit.
But it's out. Great read from Solon Comets here.
Yes, indeed.
Score is now 4-2, Comets in the lead.
Medina seems to be retrieving the ball very well. Let's see if Solon can bring it back to them. Hit over to Solon. Solon going for the set to their outside.
Nice straight there from number 5, Aubrey Drake. Getting a good hit in. Medina was not able to receive it, leading to another point for Solon. The score is now 5-2, Solon lead.
Yep. Let's see if Brianna Hedden can keep it up with the serves. Over to Medina. Medina with a beautiful bump into the set, going to their outside.
Ooh.
Unlucky receive for Solon.
Goes just a little bit too far backwards. Solon did chase it down, but it hit the wall, unfortunately. Nothing really they could do about that.
And there seems to be a sub on Medina's side for number 18, number 1. Medina now serving to Solon. Solon with a beautiful receive.
Grania Cromer with the hit. She's our outside for this play.
Free ball over to Solon. Solon going to retrieve it and go for their middle. Beautiful set to Medina's middle, but ooh.
Solon with the block, but it goes back over.
Solon unfortunately not being able to get the ball over from that amazing block.
They were not expecting that over. Frantic over from Medina. Medina is incredibly good at recovering the ball today from those last second situations.
Yes. Another great serve. It's a free ball from Medina. Let's see how this goes. To their outside hitter. It was a straight, but barely in on the line.
Whoa. That is a tight line shot there from number 19, Miss Ainsley Krogh. I'm sorry if I butchered that.
Medina going for another serve to Solon. Beautiful low cut serve over the net. Solon almost getting it over. It seems someone must have touched the net on Medina's side, giving Solon the point.
Either that or they hit it off Solon hit it off Medina's block, which is an impressive feat.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it is Solon's serve.
Riley Roth is serving for the Solon Comets.
She is one of our many liberos on our team.
Yes. Good far serve, Medina. Medina getting back with an outside hit.
What a powerful hit from Medina's number 1, Aubrey Miranda, but it did get blocked by Solon. Leading to the Solon point. Score is now 7-5, Solon in the lead.
Oh, there's...
Are we challenging a play here? It's Solon's point. I don't know why they were challenging it, but...
Refs are saying that it got chipped off the block to out of bounds.
Well, this is an interesting one.
They're giving it to Solon.
Solon point.
Oh.
course, they had to confer with the line judges there to make sure that that statement was actually true.
Yep.
Medina's coach was not all right with that outcome.
Well, back to the action with Solon serving over to Medina. Medina with a beautiful recovery to the middle hitter, and it was out. Was it? Oh, no, they're giving it to Medina because it went off the block from Solon.
Ooh. What an amazing hit from that. I believe it was the right side there. I believe it's the right side hitter. Stand corrected, I believe that was actually the middle.
Medina with the beautiful serve off the tape, but they're not going to be able to get it over. Medina's point again.
Brings it up, but they can't get it. I believe that was 3 touches, and that's their limit in this game that we call volleyball.
Medina with the far serve to our libero, with a beautiful set from our setter to the outside. Medina recovering it, giving it to their outside, but
Beautiful
getting
block
blocked.
from Solon.
Oh, they're going for the right side, but it was too far for him.
Solon now gets that point, putting them in the lead here, 8-7.
Yes. Solon's Kesley Cohen is serving for Solon. Over to Medina. Medina with the
But he
good
bounces
receive.
off the basketball hoop. How unfortunate for the Medina Bees.
Yes. Very unfortunate there.
Just hit that one a little bit too high there.
Back over to Medina. An unfortunate shank off the serve.
Shanked that right into their bench.
Solon keeping up the beautiful serves.
Beautiful
Whoa.
attempt at a save there from number 16, Mackenzie Schellenberger. During warm-up, she had some amazing hits.
Timeout called.
Was that called by Solon?
I believe it was called by Medina.
It was. It's called by Medina.
Yes. Let's see what Medina could have used from that timeout. Let's see if they can come back.
Hopefully some constructive criticism was said.
Yes.
Just to get them back in their game, stop that momentum from Solon because they are on a roll right now.
Yes.
It's a 4-point lead.
Let's see if Kelsey can keep up her beautiful serves. Good retrieve from. Ooh,
Solon tips it back over. Ava Conj with the tip. Good for her. She's getting a lot of blocks in today.
she really is.
Really fulfilling that role as middle blocker.
Good for the stat line.
Oh, yeah. Kelsey coming with that missed serve right off the tape.
Yes, let's see. Let's hope it doesn't judgment Solon so too bad. Medina's Chloe Wise serving for them. A beautiful jump float, just barely going over the net, is a free ball. Not being able to get over the net.
What an amazing serve from that libero right there.
Yes.
Just barely going over. Grant Kramer was able to tip it up, but unfortunately they were not able to get it over the net.
As they really gambled on that serve, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
A higher serve this time with a good receive. Going to Grani Kramer with an amazing hit. But Medina be able to get it back. Ooh. Powerful hits from Solon and Medina both. Let's see who gives first. It was Solon.
Solon gives first. Unfortunately, they did break through that unstoppable block that I was just talking about.
Yes, but it was an amazing hit from Medina's number 1, Aubrey Miranda.
What a powerful right side hitter.
Another high end serve. just going for the dump, but didn't get it. Going back to outside for Solon. Let's see what Solon can do with this. Solon with the powerful hit, but Medina doing it.
Beautiful cross there.
Yes. Great rally, but the setter cannot seem to keep it on their side.
The set over into the waterfall to the Solon blockers.
Yes, it was an amazing rally.
Incredibly close game now, 12-11, Solon in the lead.
Yes.
Oh,
so close.
Make it over. So close indeed.
Yep. Granya's going out for Solon's number 8, Emily Bendarski.
Bednarski, yes.
Sorry if I butchered it. Good hard serve to Medina, but Medina is getting it to their outside. Solon is going back for a pipe shot, but it is unfortunately going out from Riley Roth.
That cross was just a little bit too far there.
Yes. Medina serve again. Number 18, Isabel Vane, is serving again.
I'll tell you what, Andrew. These serves from Medina.
Hey, really, yeah.
Keeping Solon on their toes here.
It really is. Let's see how they can face it. Solon's keeping it up with good free balls over and over again. Let's see, will it change? Ooh.
Right out of bounds there, Medina point. Almost on the line, but just not quite. Close but no cigar, some will say.
Yeah.
Tie game now. That didn't exactly last long. Solon now in the lead once again, 14-13.
Yeah.
Here at Solon Comets High School.
Lauren Hales is serving for the Solon team. Over to Medina with a beautiful close cut serve. Going to their middle hitter.
What a powerful, oh my. What a powerful hit from number, can't quite catch that there. Number 11 it looks like. Number 18, I lied to you. Isabella Vane. The setter no less.
Medina back at it with serving. It is Cassidy Thompson this time. Cassidy giving a good serve to Solon. Can Solon do anything with it? Yes, they got it over.
Beautiful bump set from our setter.
Going to Medina's outside with an amazing hit. Solon with the free ball to Medina. Going to Medina's middle hitter.
Once again, an amazing hit. I believe it was number 9 this time. Emily, I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name. What a fireball.
Yes. Beautiful serve, but they were calling it would have been out. Going off the backboard of the basketball hoop. How unfortunate for the Solon team.
Well, now it's 1-1 in terms of hits off the basketball hoop.
Yes.
Now Medina can't really complain about it. Now they're both even.
There was another timeout called. I believe it was from the Solon team.
Ooh. Well, Solon is now trailing behind. Yes, it was a Solon timeout, but Solon is now trailing behind by 2 points. 14-16, Medina in the lead.
Let's see what they can do against Medina's middle hitter, who seems to be a menace to them right now.
Medina's ace, some might say.
Yeah.
Quite the impressive hits on top of their beautiful float serves, really keeping Solon on their toes here.
Yeah. Solon seems to be using all of their timeout that they can. Let's see, let's hope it was informational for them to get back at Medina. Get back on their hot streak.
Medina once again up to serve.
Yes.
That's number 17.
Cassie Thompson still serving for Medina. We'll see if she can keep up with her beautiful serves. Cassie giving it to Solon.
What an amazing float
Going
serve.
to Solon's middle blocker, tipping it over their block.
Ava Conj, everybody, number 10. I'll tell you what, Ava has been to nationals for her JO team. So she's really bringing some heat to the table here for Solon.
Yes, she is. And she is serving for Solon now. We'll see what she can do. Beautiful serve. Medina giving it to their right side.
Ooh, bit of a campfire there as the ball sails over and Medina does nothing but watch.
Yep.
But you know what? It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Score is now tied 16-16.
Yes. Solon serving again to Medina. Medina's setter keeping it over to their side. Solon with a good hit, but it was too hard for them.
Beautiful top spin. Beautiful top spin. Just a little more and it would have almost hit that line there.
Yes. Medina's number 9, Emily, I'm not going to pronounce it. With the beautiful serve over to Solon. Solon's going for an outside hit. Medina's going for their right side. They're both putting up a good fight. Let's see what Solon's middle can do.
Fortunately, not a too powerful hit that time,
To
but
the
they're bringing it back
outside.
around.
It was being a good rally, but Medina's right side is trying to finish this.
Free ball.
A dump from our setter. Medina's outside. Really trying to keep it in there.
Solon point, just barely out of bounds, almost on that line once again.
Yes.
I have to say that might be Medina's fatal flaw here, is they're just hitting just ever so farther outside of that line.
Very true there. But it's a beautiful serve from Solon. Going for their outside, but just getting blocked by number 9, Solon, Grania Kramer.
Beautiful tip back over.
Yes.
I believe that's called a joust.
Yes, it is, Tom.
Thank you.
Beautiful receive from Medina. Let's see what they can do with this. It is going to their middle. But Solon's receiving it very well, going to our outside hitter. Just shaking it off of Medina.
Kelsey Cohen really going for that dive there. Really throwing herself on the ground, committing to the save.
Yes.
That's what we like to see.
We like to see that hustle come from the Solon Comets.
Or any player, really.
Really? Yeah.
Just makes the game that much more fun to watch.
Yes, it is. Medina going for their middle hitter. Just a fireball through our Solon Comets.
Now that hit gave me chills. I believe that was once again their middle hitter.
Yes.
That's a little bit hard to see on the screen, but Medina is doing their signature pose. I don't exactly know what to call it,
Oh, come
but
on.
it's quite interesting.
It's just a rotation. Medina with a great serve again, normally. Going for a pipe shot from the back lines from Solon Comets.
Outside hits it over.
Yep. Can Solon... Oh, unfortunate receiving from Solon. That Medina now gets the serve, but it was a good rally kept up.
Very incredibly close game today. Scores 19-19.
Yes, Medina's Mackenzie is now serving it. A very close serve to the net, but Solon's Grania hit it over again. Just barely getting it over as Medina. Let's see what Solon can do. Going to our middle, Ava Conj, but getting blocked.
Kelsey Cohen goes to hit that free ball over, give it to Medina, but they don't get to it, resulting in Solon point here today.
Yep.
2019, the year before everything went down. Great score, though.
Yeah. Let's see what Riley Roth can do with the serve for Solon Comets now. Beautiful serve. Medina's going to their outside per
Their outside
receive.
hitter, number 1. I believe she hit with her left hand there. Incredibly impressive. I believe she's a right-handed hitter.
Very impressive. Going to Medina's middle. To Solon. Very lucky there. It looked like it hit off Riley Roth's arm.
21-19, Solon Comets in the lead.
Beautiful serve there from Solon. Medina's going to their outside. Grania Kramer just hitting it straight back over. Medina's giving Solon a free ball. It's going to Grania Kramer, our opposite hitter. Very good hit from Grania. A timeout coming from Medina.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to slow the momentum that Solon has built up.
So now 3-point lead, 22-19, Solon Comets.
Solon Comets are really looking good out there.
Oh, yeah.
Love to see it. Medina's putting up a very good fight, though. Keeping it very close within 3 points. Not giving an inch.
Now the real question here is, can Solon pull it out in these last 3 points?
Well, we can hope that they do.
Yeah,
Solon's already ready to get back to the court, but Medina is still communicating on what they're going to do.
Still 20 seconds left on this timeout as well.
Yeah.
Solon really has their stuff together right now. They're in the groove.
Yes. Back to the action with Riley Roth serving over. Medina getting received, but their setter is out. Going to their outside hitter, but getting blocked from Grania.
I'll tell you what, Andrew. That number 1, Aubrey Miranda, she's got some fire. She's got some heat today. She's packing some heat.
She does, and Medina did not give up on that point until the very end.
She's really committing to the role of hitter, hitting both outside and opposite.
Yep. Riley Roth had a good streak going. Just a little bit too hard on the serve there.
Sending it out of bounds. Still within that 3-point margin here. Solon 23, Medina 20.
Yes. Medina's own 19, Annalise Krogh serving over to Solon. Just barely out.
Beautiful call from Riley Roth, though.
Yes.
As she screams that it's out of bounds, letting her team know not to go for it.
Well, you got to be loud on the court. You never
Oh,
know.
yeah. It's a loud game out there.
It really is. Just off the tape goes the serve from Solon over to Medina.
Beautiful block from the Ava Khan Grania Cromer duo.
Yes. But of course, Medina's own Chloe Wide is not giving up on that point.
That's Solon's set there, though.
Yes.
Good set indeed. Very close game. 25-20.
Yep. We'll see what Medina can do in the second set, and we'll see if Solon can keep up with their streak.
Solon's doing a pretty good job at handling Medina's serves here, but the real question is can Medina get their serves back?
Yes. Medina's outside hitter and middle hitter have been a decent problem for Solon, but they've seemed to figure out what to do.
And I'm looking here again at the stat sheet, and I believe I was actually mistaken about Miss Aubrey Miranda. I believe she's a right side hitter, but keeps pulling these slides to the outside position. I don't believe she actually plays both. But either way, good for her. She is hitting some heat today.
Really is.
Both teams using as much of this time as they can to discuss their game plan for the second set here.
Yes.
I believe this goes, as it's varsity, I believe it goes to best of 5.
I believe so.
So Solon can either win 2 here, or Medina wins their 2 and brings it to the 5th set.
Personally, I would love to see a 5th set, see who has more endurance on these teams. They both came out strong.
Coming out from the gate, absolutely packing. But will they keep it up? Can they keep it up if we go to a 5th set?
I really hope they can, because I want to see an entertaining volleyball match today.
I do as well.
Yes. Solon seems to be ready for the second set already. We still have a minute left.
A minute and 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds.
Give or take.
Medina's coach not looking so happy that they lost that first set there.
I mean, you could argue the ref's calls on some of them, but it's the ref's call in the end.
At the end of the day, ref's call is the ref's call.
Yeah. Now, of course, you might be able to challenge it, but will it go in your favor? Who knows?
Fortunately, it did not when Medina challenged that one play there. I believe it was off the block that they thought it was.
It was off the block out, but it was still Solon.
Still Solon.
Really hope to see Medina bring it back in the second set. Love to see it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they have such great potential for it.
And despite those couple sit-theres and watch as the ball falls, or campfires as we call them, they had some really good flow going, really good coordination, couple trip-ups here and there, but all in all, a very smooth game.
Yes, very smooth game.
And the time is up here. The second set has started.
Yeah, Medina's getting ready to go back on the court. We'll see what the second set gives us.
I believe since Medina lost this set, they get to serve. I do not know for certain.
I believe so because both Medina's liberos are sitting down.
Oh.
Or one of them could have just been getting water.
Just a little bit too parched. It was a hard game for her.
Very hard. Not giving up on any of those points at all.
No.
Just throwing her body onto the ground just to try to keep it in.
Fully wise, everybody.
Yes. Solon starting off with the ball. It is Solon's number 8, Emily Bednarski, serving for Solon.
She's been playing volleyball with SHS for a while now.
Yep. A beautiful serve. Going over to Medina with the beautiful set to the middle. But Solon keeping it up for just 2 hits, not being able to get it over.
Just a little bit of a misstep in their hand-eye coordination.
Yep. Medina's now serving. It's number 18, Cassie Thomas. She's been doing very good this afternoon. Solon setting it to our middle with a tip over the block. No one's watching.
Ava Conj, everybody.
Ava Conj really is doing well out there.
She's living up to her title as national tournament competitioner.
Yes. With an overhead pass over to the setter to Medina's middle, I think.
By the way, they did hit it out just a little bit there.
Yes.
Resulting in Solon point. Was that their first point of the set?
I think it was.
Solon's first point here from just a mild error from Medina.
Medina is serving over to Solon. Solon with a beautiful receive. Going over to our outside with a tip over to Medina's side.
Solon point here.
Yes.
Ava Conj already up and ready for her serve.
Yes, she is. This is going to be a powerful serve, just a floater. Looks like it's just a floater over to Medina. Medina going on one knee for it. Going to their opposite hitter. And Solon getting a block, but not being able to recover the ball. Beautiful
hit there from their right side. So powerful, in fact, that Solon blockers actually fell over.
Yes. Medina's number 9, Emily. I can't pronounce the last name because I don't know how.
Let's say Peeler.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with Peeler. Medina with a beautiful hit. Did it go off, Emily Peeler, or not?
I'm pretty sure that was out of bounds there.
The refs are giving it to Medina.
Yeah. The coach is super fired up about that last missed call there, so
yes.
They really got to watch their step here.
Here we go with Emily serving, but just a tad too far. Tad too powerful of a hit there.
Brianna heading with the serve.
Yes, let's see what Brianna can do. She's been doing very well from the serving line. Amazing serve. Setting it to their opposite hitter of Medina.
Beautiful cross shot here.
Yes. Ooh. Solon not giving an inch, not giving a free ball. Tipping it over is Medina.
Actually changed that tempo there. I believe it was number 18 that made that point. They hit it just a little bit later than normal, causing Solon to be on the way down as that ball goes over.
Yep. Now it's Medina's own Mackenzie Schallenberg serving for Solon Comets, getting a great receive, going to our outside hitter, Grania Kramer.
Super spike from Grania Kramer here on the outside, unopposed with her hit.
Yes, it was a beautiful hit from Bryant Cromer. Solon serving again is our very own Riley Roth. Riley with a great serve.
Nice hearty smack there.
Free ball from Medina going over to Solon. Solon giving it to their opposite with a amazing block from Medina.
A powerful hit from number 9. Fortunately, Medina's block was just a little bit too strong.
Yep.
Now Grania has also been playing her club JO team, and she's living up to it.
Yes. Medina serving over to Solon. Solon giving it to our outside.
Beautiful cross shot.
Who was that? It was Solon's 14, Lauren Hales, with a beautiful cross shot over to Medina.
I don't want to wear it out too much, but I think that was a super spike from Lauren Hill.
Okay. Solon's own Kelsey Cohen serving again. She's been doing great. We'll see what she can keep on doing. A back shot from Medina. We'll see.
Absolute vertical from Aubrey Miranda.
Good call from the Medina team, letting that go out. It was very close. Great eyes and great awareness of their space.
Seems that that miscommunication and that lack of spatial awareness from earlier has almost evaporated entirely.
Yes. Solon giving it to Grania Cromer to hit over. Just barely keeping it up is Medina. But Medina's great outside opposite hitter. Doing great. It is Aubrey Miranda.
I believe, I'm almost for certain now that she is a left-handed hitter. She packs some power behind that left hand. Left hands are hard to receive against because most players hit with their right.
Yes. Solon going for Ava Conj again, trying to tip it over. They seem to have figured out what to do against it.
Double tip. Triple tip.
Yes. Free ball from Solon going over to Medina. Medina's giving it to their middle hitter. Just going off the block. It's over.
Brianna Hedden with that beautiful bump over the net, but unfortunately Solon's formation was a little bit too scattered to receive that tip from Medina.
Yes, Medina gets the point, and they're going to keep on serving. They've been showing very good out the gate on the second set. Can they keep it up? Solon's beautiful set over, but not able to get it over with a hit. Massive block coming from Medina.
Nice hearty thump there from their outside hitter. Really goes to show just how powerful Medina's block is.
Yes, and it looks like it was a timeout from Solon.
Oh, Solon is actually trailing here in this second set. 5-10, Medina's in the lead.
Yes.
Now, I don't know about you, but I can totally understand this timeout being called. Solon really lost their momentum that they had from that first set there.
Yes, they really are. I think Solon's just trying to slow down the tempo that Medina has from serving. Let's see if it gives them any good news.
They're really just having a really hard time dealing with that number 1, Aubrey Miranda, that right side hitter over there.
Yes.
It says here she's only a sophomore.
Wow.
Very impressive.
Yes. It looks like both teams are going to be taking the full timeout.
Ooh, Solon actually ending early, despite being the ones behind. I thought they might have had a little bit more to talk about.
Well, I mean, it did look like they changed their game plan just a little bit. But we'll see what they bring out.
An interesting formation from Solon here. It actually looks like they have what looks like 3 players in the front row who play middle blocker.
Yeah.
Rania, Lauren, and Ava Conch.
Yes. Receiving. Okay, we're going to Grania Cromer with a hit over. Overhead pass. Going to the libero. Let's see. Brianna Hedden with a beautiful pipe set over to Riley Roth. Giving it to the right side of Medina. Beautiful hit from Aubrey Miranda.
Unfortunately, Riley Roth could just not get it up. She ended up punting it into her bench.
You know, I believe Aubrey Miranda is now actually ambidextrous because she just hit that with her right hand.
Really?
Yes.
Now that is some impressive skills right there.
It really is. Oh, dump over from Brianna Hedden. We'll see here. Aubrey Miranda with the left-handed hit. Just hitting off the top of the roof. How unfortunate for Solon.
Really going to watch how powerful those receives are.
Yeah.
Solon's ceiling is not the highest.
Really isn't.
Makes any team who likes to serve at the sky ball very, very difficult.
Medina is now just pulling away from Solon very slowly, but in very big strides.
It's at a 7-point lead now.
Yes, Aubrey Miranda again.
I stand corrected, 8-point lead.
Yes, Aubrey Miranda again just hitting down on Solon. What will they do to fight it?
I'll tell you what, the Solon Stadium is very packed tonight.
It is a good sight to see.
Yes, absolutely, especially after all this COVID stuff going on.
Tipping over from Ava Conj, the same spot. It looks like Medina is slowly figuring out. They're ready to cover it.
Once again, a 7-point lead here by Medina, 6-13.
Solon's finally turned it around. They are serving again. It is Emily Bendarski again with a beautiful serve. Going over to Medina. Medina just dumping in front of Solon's face. Beautiful, beautiful block and tip from Solon Medina.
It's quite the rally we have going on here.
Yes, and a pipe shot from Riley Roth, just barely keeping up with Medina. Number 14 from Medina. Well,
I believe that was a side out. Ball is out of bounds.
Yes.
Kelsey Cohen really went for it, but turns out she didn't have to.
Yes. Emily serving again. Beautiful tight shot over the net.
Nice topspin.
Yes.
Fortunately, Medina ended up touching the net on that one, on top of just not being able to get that ball up high enough.
Yes. Here we go. Solon coming back. Great overhand set to the setter. Going back over to just not being able to keep it up.
And I believe this is the first mistake here that we've seen from Aubrey Miranda. Looks like our star player for tonight.
Yes. Another beautiful serve. Going to Medina's middle again. Just ricocheting off the Solon players, getting to the block and going off one of their arms.
We'll tell you what, they have two very powerful hitters on the field right now. I believe Medina's offense is at their peak here.
Really is. Medina is now serving again is Isabel Vane. She has been doing great so far when it comes to serving and setting for their team.
Actually, I stand corrected. It looks like Aubrey Miranda actually just subbed out for number 14, Abby DeLong.
Yes. Unfortunately, Solon was not able to get that up and over, but they did give their all.
This lead here slowly closing. Solon down by 6, 9-15.
Yes. Riley Roth with a beautiful receive, going for a pipe shot again on Riley Roth. They keep it up. Will it get over? It gets over just barely. Brianna Head dumping it to
the
Medina.
2-ball.
Yes. A tip over off the block of Solon. It was Medina's 14, Abby DeLong. Great placement of the tip.
Tell you what, now Solon's got a new problem here, defending against those tips.
Yes. And these serves are deadly to him.
Oh yeah, really throwing him off the rhythm.
Going to Ava Conja's tip, but Ava misses the tip.
That was case in point right there, just a little bit off there.
Yes. Solon's go-to strategy seems to mess up just one time.
Medina's adapting to their strategy here.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, it is a pretty good strategy. When in doubt, tip.
Yes. Medina again with another beautiful serve. And going to Riley Roth to hit, but she hits it into the middle of the net. How unfortunate for the Solon players.
These past 3 hits were pretty powerful. This one, just a slight error there.
Yes, and Solon is using their final timeout of the set.
Solon down by 9-18.
Yes.
And the real question here, will Solon use all of the time in their timeout?
I sure hope they do.
I agree.
I mean, they have a lot to think about. What they can do against tips, what they can do against Aubrey Miranda, and the serves.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Assuming Aubrey Miranda comes back into the game, they'll have a whole new set of problems on their hands.
Yes. But Solon did seem to adapt from the first set of closing their seams when it comes to their serves from Medina.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, Medina used the full time. They seem to be using the full time on every single timeout they get.
Really making every second count here, but it seems like both teams are kind of putting it in here. Solon before Medina with the 4 seconds left. They've used actually pretty much all of their time there.
Yep.
Good for them.
Okay, Medina is now coming out. Let's see what they thought of.
Medina still maintain this momentum.
Yes.
This 9-point lead here. Or will Solon finally catch up?
I mean, it's going to be fun to watch. Both teams are very adaptable and have very strong hitters on their side.
Oh, yeah. Medina nearing that 20-point line here.
Yep. Here we go with Medina's serve over to Solon. A beautiful receive. Brianna Hedden is now setting it to our outside Lauren Hales. Giving it over to Medina's outside.
Ooh.
Riley Roth getting a lucky save over the net when they couldn't push it back down the Solon side.
That one-handed bump went straight to the setter, or at least that's what she intended.
Yep.
Turns out setter just let it go over. Waterfall right down that block.
Yes, when that happens, we pretend it happened. We pretend we meant to do that.
Oh,
but
absolutely. That was. If you ask her after the game, she'll tell you that was intentional.
yes, Lauren Hales with a beautiful serve, messing up Medina's receiving and returning the ball. They were only able to get 2 bumps up.
You couldn't quite tell, but it looked like number 19 there bumped it and then bumped it into her chin or something of that sort.
Yeah, let's see. Can Lauren Hales do it again? Close to the top of the net, but it just barely caught the tape.
Falls back onto the Solon side.
Yes, it is Medina's Cassie Thompson serving again.
I wonder if Solon will start preparing for the next set. They're so far behind here that I would beg to say that it's almost futile to the point that they can come back here.
Solon's outside with a good hit, though. I don't think they're giving up just yet.
I sure hope not.
Ava Khan just back to the service line. She's been doing great for the team.
Solon can't afford to lose this set, though, should they decide to give this set to Medina.
Medina with a beautiful outside hit. The outside just tipping it over. We were not able to react in time, but it looks like Kelsey Cohen is keeping up the morale on Solon's team.
She is quite the energetic player. Her and her, I believe, co-captain Emily Bignarski here.
Yes. Medina's with another serve, giving a good receive. Brianna running for it. Good one-hand receive from Medina, giving it to Medina's outside, but not getting the tip over onto the Solon side.
What a low serve from Medina there.
Yes, it looks like Ranya's coming in for Emily Bendarski. It's going to be a very interesting change to see how they keep it going. Beautiful serve. A little miscommunication on Medina's side, going for the middle hit.
At least the ball gets over.
Yep. Going for their outside. Going for a straight vertical jump. Brianna heading, giving it back to Kelsey.
Ball's going over to Medina now. Beautiful hit from
Beautiful hit just off the tape. Now it bounces over our blockers.
Stole the words right out of my mouth.
Yes. That's what I'm good at.
Oh, yeah. Solon still here with that 8-point deficit, 13-21, Medina Bees.
Yes, and Emily seems to be giving the most motivation she can from the sidelines. We'll see if it helps. Medina with a beautiful serve over. Well, it was a good hit from our opposite. Here we go with Medina's Aubrey Miranda, our star player.
Did she hit that one out of bounds?
She's just getting warmed up. She just came off the bench, Dominic. Come on.
Ah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't give her too much heat.
Solon Collins, Riley Roth is serving.
4 in the back line here.
I mean, it's a smart choice. Giving it to Medina's middle. It was a little bit high of a set, but they got it to work. Solon with the beautiful hit and Medina's great save over the net. Unfortunately, they were not able to get back.
Free ball for Solon. Looked like it was going to turn into a spike there, but I believe they just hesitated just a little bit.
Yes.
Resulting in the Medina point there.
Yes. Medina's Annalise Krogh serving for them, going to Riley Roth. Let's see. Going to Solon's middle. Medina's the barrel, just giving the free ball over. Brianna's giving it to Riley Roth in the back line. Can Medina keep it up?
Solon point.
Solon's point. I guess it must have hit the net or 4 hits.
Something of that sort.
Yeah. Kelsey Cohn is serving for Solon.
Just for a little bit there, number 13, Brooke Sullivan, was on the court for a couple of plays there. Good for her.
Yes. Giving a beautiful serve to Aubrey Miranda, making Kelsey Cohn fall to the floor to stop the momentum. And unfortunately, the free ball does go out.
What a spike for Aubrey Miranda.
Yes.
Impressive, really.
Very impressive that she's still keeping it up.
I must say I'm quite jealous that I can't hit like that.
That's true. Medina's 2 points away from winning the set. Okay, a tip over from Ava Conj. They seem to have figured out what they do. Medina's outside giving a good attempt. Oh, what's the call? Okay, it's Solon's point.
Man, you have to respect Ava Conj's commitment here, man. Every time that ball goes up for a set, she goes for the hit, whether or not it's going to her.
Yes, it's almost like she's acting as a decoy for the Medina against the Medina team.
Great way of thinking about it, really.
Here we go with the Medina middle hitter off the block from Solon going out. Medina's just 1 point away from winning the set. And it's their serve.
Solon's still down by that 8-point deficit.
Yes.
16-24.
Seems to be Medina's very good server in Isabella Vane. Let's see if she can pull it through.
Set point here.
Yes.
For Medina. Beautiful float serve.
Beautiful. Ooh, it was a very powerful hit from our outside, but they still kept it up. Brianna giving it to Ava Conj, but Ava Conj getting blocked. But Medina is getting back. Medina got the point just from a massive block.
I believe that was number 9 and number 14, Miss Emily and Miss Abby DeLong.
Yes, Medina seems to be doing very good after that first set. They just need to warm up, get their communication going.
Oh, yeah. Now that they've finally warmed up, it seems they've hit their stride.
Yes. Let's see what someone will do to slow them down.
Oh, yeah, we do have a 3-minute break here. I wonder if Medina will lose their momentum during all of this.
I mean, I hope not. They put up a very good set.
You know, I hope they use this as a time of motivation to give Solon a little bit of energy here. Kind of make this game a little bit more even-sided, make these rallies go for almost ever.
Okay. What do you think Medina could do better to go against the Solon team, if anything?
I mean, it seems like Medina is playing almost perfect here. We do have 1:30 left in the timeout. I'm sure that's up to them. I'm sure their coach has some words of wisdom for their team. If I had to say anything, I would say give the ball to that number 1 right side hitter there, Aubrey Miranda.
Yeah. I mean, they adapted to Ava Conja's tips. They adapted to Lauren Hale's exquisite outside hits and Granny Kramer's right side hitting. It seems to be Medina has adapted very well. Let's see what the Solon team can do within the third set.
Absolutely. Solon is very much a low They're a bit more of a slow and powerful team, while Medina seems to be a lot quicker, but they still maintain some of that power.
Very much so. I wonder, do they have a hidden serve waiting for the set, or is it just they're going slow for them?
I don't know. Maybe they'll all of a sudden crank this tempo up to 11, hitting some crazy one balls here. I did really like that one ball that they did in the middle of this second set here.
Oh yes, it was amazing to watch.
Very impressive. I actually did not expect that at all. It really came out of the blue and surprised me there.
Yes, there is 14 seconds left between this little break we have. Let's see what the teams look like when they're coming out.
Starting set 3.
It looks like Solon starting out has Brianna Hedden coming out, Ava Conch, Lauren Hales, Brooklyn Sullivan,
Emily Bednarski.
And it looks like Riley Roth. And I'm pretty sure Kelsey Cohen will be going in for someone. She's going in for Brooke.
Going in for Brooke.
Okay. And Medina's team looks like it is number 9, Emily Filer, 16, Mackenzie Schallenberg.
14, Adley Daylong.
Number 15 is Shannon Petrulis, and number 18 being Isabel Vane.
Oh, but it looks like number 2 libero, Chloe Wise, coming in here.
Yes.
Taking number 15, Shannon Petrulis, out of the mix.
Yes, it looks like a very good lineup that they have going, and Isabel Vane is serving for the Medina team.
Stadium's getting nice and loud tonight.
Yes. Let's see what they can do.
That was an impressive float serve there. Just a little bit too far. Float serves are so unpredictable, you can never tell where they go.
Yes, a very impressive float serve, but Solon's calls for that float serve being out was very good. Hard to predict.
Incredibly hard.
Yes, Lauren Hales is now serving for Solon. A very tight serve over the net. And
beautiful tip over to the Medina side. I believe that was from number 10, Ava Conj. And if not, it was from number 5, Aubrey Drake.
Yes. Solon serving again. Let's see if they can keep it up. Lauren Hales with a very tight serve close to the net, but Medina getting it back to their outside.
Beautiful
Round
stuff.
ahead and giving it to the backside of Solon.
I believe that was Emily Bednarski there, number 8, breaking through Medina's spike. I believe it was only a single spiker, so she had a lot of room there.
Yes.
Good for her.
Back to Solon serving. Another very close ball over the net. Very impressive from Lauren Hales.
Seems like Solon definitely regained some of that momentum that we were talking about through that little bit of intermission there. Solon now up 4-0.
Lauren Hales from the serve.
Out of bounds.
Medina serving. Medina with a close cut serve.
Emily Bednarski to receive the ball, just wasn't quite there for it.
Yes. Number 14, Abby DeLong, is serving for Medina. Close cut serve. Brianna Hedden is giving it to our outside.
Beautiful block there from Medina.
Yes. Giving it over to Medina. Medina is giving it to their opposite hitter.
Cross shot there from I believe that was number 19.
Yes. Ava Conj with a beautiful hit going on to this Medina side. But it was a very good rally from both teams. They really put in a great effort there. Let's see what Ava Conj can give us from the service line now that this is the third set.
Just a little bit of a serve error there. She was in for their pinch serve is what it looked like. So
It did look like it.
Oh, she did that thing where like liberos and middles sub out.
Yep.
So she just served in place of
Kelsey
Cohen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Emily serving for Medina again. Very good jump.
What a top spin.
Yes. Brooklyn Sullivan in the middle giving a very good hit attempt. Going to the outside for Medina. Solon with a very good hit.
Now the real question here, now that they're putting Brooke Sullivan in, they're actually seeing them score some points here. Solon in the lead by 3. The real question here is Brooke Sullivan their secret weapon?
I mean, maybe. I don't remember seeing her play much the first 2 sets.
Oh, not at all.
Medina really giving their all to keep that ball up.
Brianna Hedden here for the serve.
Yes. Fantastic serve from Brianna Hedden, just barely getting over the net, unfortunately, for Solon to hit.
Nice tip onto the other side as it goes over from Aubrey Drake.
Yes.
I believe that was Solon point there.
It was a Solon point there. Brianna Hedden still serving for Solon.
Ooh, what a float serve.
Yes. And Medina's opposite hitter was amazing for that.
I'll tell you what, they did fault her in that float serve there, but they were able to bring it back like it never happened.
Yeah. I mean, that float serve you could see like curve in the middle of the air. It was beautiful to watch.
Very impressive.
Yes. Medina serving is number 16.
Aubrey Miranda back in the game.
Yes, number 16, Mackenzie Stahlenberg, just barely going off the tape when she served it. It was amazing to watch. Very big of a gamble that she took, but worked out in the end.
I'll tell you what's amazing to watch this entire game we've got going on tonight.
Oh, yes.
Some great volleyball we get to see being played at high school's highest level.
Yeah. Brianna with the set over to Brooke.
I believe that was a hit off the block. I believe maybe Medina double touched that. I couldn't quite tell what just happened. That hit was so incredibly fast.
It looked like it waterfalled under them.
It's very well possible.
Yes, going to Aubrey Miranda on Medina.
Hit straight off the block into the out. Medina point there. 9-6, bringing back that 3-point gap there. Slowly but surely closing it.
Yes.
Maybe Medina can catch up to Solon by the end of this.
I mean, maybe if they keep playing like this, they definitely can.
Well, Medina, once they hit their stride, they don't seem to stop. So maybe they'll be able to hit it before Solon hits that 10-point line.
Oh, maybe. Brooke with a very powerful hit.
Very powerful. Nice and hearty slap that you could hear from that one.
Yeah. Just needed to get that top spin or get it down.
Oh yeah, just a little bit too hearty.
Yeah. Medina's Ansley Krogh serving. A very short serve.
Free ball for Medina.
Yeah. Beautiful hit.
It's looking like Solon's just wearing down just a little bit there with some hesitation, causing that ball to hit the ground.
I mean, they're slowing down, but they're keeping it tight.
They're keeping it tight. Medina's actually bringing it back now. They're now at a 2-point gap, 1-point gap, 9-8.
Yeah.
Medina.
Unfortunate placement of the bump from Riley Roth to Brianna Hedden. They still try to keep it.
Score is now 9-9, tie game. Now the real question here is, will my prediction come true? Will Medina hit that 10-point line before Solon?
I mean, it's quite possible.
This is their final chance.
Move from a tip from Grania Kramer, but we'll see what Medina can do. Going to Solon's outside.
And Solon hits the 10-point line. There we are.
Yes.
That was a spike from number 13, Brooke Sullivan. They're on either the middle or the left side there.
Yeah. Kelsey Cohen's now serving for the Solon Comets. She's been doing great so far this whole match. Let's see what she can keep on doing.
Really only one error from her.
Yes. Let's see. Medina with a
crispy spike.
Yes. Off the tape and everything. That is Medina's Chloe Wise serving for them. Beautiful receive from Riley Roth.
Not very powerful, but very skilled spike from Ava Khan. So precisely placed so that it hits that ground right then and there.
Yes, the placement of that was amazing. I mean, it's not always the strength that counts, it's the precision.
Sometimes less is more.
Yes. Emily Bendarski is serving for Solon again.
Falls a little bit short of the line there. Just hits the net. Tie game once again. 11-11.
Yes. Neither timeouts have been used. And it is 1-1 for the sets.
And justifiably so. This tie game like this, there's no real need to pull out a timeout just yet.
Oh, yeah. Free ball from Solon going to Medina, giving it to Medina's outside. We're giving it to Riley Roth in the back line. Going for Medina's opposite hitter.
I believe that got hit off the block there. How
Yes.
unfortunate for Solon.
Oh, yes. And the stands are getting very loud now. Medina with another excellent serve. To Lauren Hales. Solon getting the point there.
This is an incredibly close game. It is quite literally tied in both points and set wins. I can understand why the crowd is getting so incredibly loud here.
Oh, yes. Lauren Hales is now serving for Solon.
This is quite the clenchable moment we've got going on.
After Brianna finished tying her shoe. Okay, Lauren Hales, let's see what she can do. Excellent serve. Unfortunately, it hits off the Solon ceiling, but Medina seems to be doing great there.
Hit off the light, no less.
Yes. Ooh. Close call.
That is a line shot if I've ever seen one.
I mean, I might go with the rest on that one. It looked very close. We'll see what Abby DeLong can do for Medina while serving. She's been doing great. Great placement of the serve.
Medina's slowly pulling away here for the first time in a couple of points here with a 2-point lead. 12-14 Medina.
Yeah, we just need Solon to pick up the pace, which let's hope they do, because they finally got it to their setter.
That's such a satisfying receive to watch from number 8, Emily Bednarski.
Yeah. They're great all the way up until the execution of the finish. It seems to be Solon's issue.
It might actually be their endurance. That might be what it is.
Maybe.
They're very good at pulling these short, fast plays here, but they can't really keep it up for very long.
Yeah.
Except for in that instance where they hit it straight into number 9's arms and she brings it down for the Solon point.
Yes. Ava Conj already at the service line waiting for the ball so she can serve it to Medina.
She's the one keeping Solon's tempo where it's at right now.
Yes, but we gotta give the morale to Emily and Kelsey.
Really just everybody.
Yeah. Powerful serve from Ava Conj going over there. Set to Medina's outside.
I really can't tell if that was a tip or a hit, but it was very, very nice to watch.
It was elegant nonetheless.
Oh, my words, my thoughts exactly.
Yes. Like a ballerina, you got, if you want to compare.
No, pretty much. I mean, I really can't disagree with you there. That's almost a perfect description.
Yep, Medina's Emily is now serving again.
Serving into the net she is.
Oh, but it was a very powerful serving on that.
Oh, yeah.
If it got it over, I don't know what someone would have done.
If I were in their shoes, I would have done nothing.
I would have ran for the hills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Double touch from Solon. I believe that was number 13, Brooke Sullivan, touching the block and then trying to get it back up, but no one was there to cover for her. So
I believe so.
it's quite hard to see, but
Yes. Medina's Mackenzie Sullenberger serving. Getting it straight to Kelsey.
ooh, rolls down the net there.
How unlucky.
Yeah. Brianna Hedden tries to recover it, but that's just a hard ball to recover.
It really is. Here we go with amazing cross serve. Set giving it to Brooke Sullivan.
Medina's blocks are getting stronger by the minute here.
Yeah.
Medina is now 5 points ahead. Solon 14, Medina 19.
Yes, it looks like they're read. It looks like. You think it's Gas or Reed blocking? You think Medina's
Sorry?
doing? You think?
Guess or Reed?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking they just have really good positioning, and they're just playing some read blocking, and it's really working out for them.
Yeah.
I can't exactly tell for sure because I wasn't looking for that specifically, but it seemed like they just had all three of their front people up in the front playing blockers and just just waiting to react, kind of just, equally spaced.
Yes, and was it a technical timeout or Solon's timeout?
I believe it was a technical timeout. It doesn't look like a timeout is being reducted from either team.
Yeah.
Medina is in the lead here once again, nearing that 20-point line. But I am very interested in seeing whether or not Solon can make this comeback.
I'm very interested in seeing that as well. Let's see what they can do to adapt to Medina's play style. Back to the action with Medina's Mackenzie Schallenberg serving for them. Elegant serve over the net. Solon seems to be able to recover from it. Medina giving it to, I think, their middle hitter.
It was. Number 15, Shannon Petrulis.
Medina does not seem to want to give a free ball.
Not going to lie, that DS, number 17, Cassidy Thomas, really wanted that ball. You could see it in her eyes, but she was just a little bit off.
Yeah.
Not going to lie, it's pretty hard to recover a ball like that when you're laying on the ground.
Yeah, it is. Riley Roth serving for Solon, giving us an elegant serve. And then Medina giving a wonderful set to Aubrey.
Yeah. What a rebound off of the blockers there for Aubrey Miranda. Unfortunately, she hits with so much power that unless she's jumping for that ball, it looks like she'll just hit it right out of bounds.
Yes. Riley Roth went for a short float serve, and it got caught on the tape of the net. Sucks to see that when it happens, but it happens because it's a gamble.
Yes. There's no such thing as a perfect game in volleyball.
Yeah. Medina's going to serve that. Solon trying to keep it alive, almost running into the audience.
Beautiful almost recovery there from Brooke Sullivan. Brianna Hedden wanting to dive into the stands to recover that ball, but she just couldn't bear herself to dive what looked like into a spectator.
Yes. Here we go with Solon's little offensive that they go off. Giving it to the opposite, which is Aubrey Miranda, who was playing outside earlier.
Fortunately, she did hit that out of bounds.
Yeah. Solon's Kelsey Cohen is serving. Medina with a great receive.
What a tip.
Yes. Let's see.
Back set to the right side there for Grania Cromer. Medina's able to receive it, but they do end up bumping it into the stands.
Yes, I'm glad I was not hitting that.
Oh, yeah. Thankfully, we're positioned so high up in the stands that, for the most part, we shouldn't have to worry about that.
I mean, for the most part.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
A little bit of a mistake there from Medina's back line. They thought it was out, but unfortunately it was not.
Yes. It looks like it is a timeout from Medina that is being used.
Speaking of timeouts, it looked like that timeout earlier was actually Solon. It just took them a little bit to reduce that, or to reduct it
Yes.
from the Solon timeout bank. Score is now 21-19, Medina lead. But Solon is definitely bringing it back. 3-point deficit here.
Definitely bringing it back.
Actually, 2-point. I think I'm counting wrong.
I mean, math is not my strong suit either, so I would have made the same mistake.
No, same here.
More of a history kind of guy.
Absolutely. I'm actually more of a science lad myself, but I use the calculator all the day, so.
You like
mental
physics?
math. I like it because it makes volleyball look fun.
I mean, that is true.
That's why I like physics. That's about it, though.
Yeah, end of the timeout. Both teams are ready and ready to go. Back to the action with Kelsey Cohen serving for the Solon Comets.
You can see the gears turning in their eyes, the engine's revving.
Yes.
Energy's starting to ramp up here.
Medina seemed to have something going, but couldn't finish it off.
Demonstrated perfectly by Aubrey Miranda, actually. She hit that so hard, it went out of bounds.
Elegant serve from Kelsey Cohen.
Solon block. And I believe there was a double there from one of the Medina players here.
Yes.
Couldn't quite tell. Tie game though, 21-21.
Yes.
That's what we'd like to see. Maybe bringing this into a fourth set here. Medina point. Number 2 up to serve. Miss Chloe Wise.
Yes. Chloe with a high arced serve. Let's see what Solon can do with it.
Loose hit from Grania Kramer, but it goes over nonetheless. The blockers were not ready for that. Medina couldn't quite get it over. Solon point. Tie game once again.
Yes. They seem to like their tied games.
Oh yeah, they really like being neck and neck here. Medina, from time to time, usually just has this little bit of extra energy in the bank here that allows them to get some extra points. But
yes, look like Medina's middle.
Yes, yes.
Medina's serve. Amazing receive coming from Kelsey. Double from Medina's setter, looks like.
Someone. You know, I will say I think the most frequent error from Medina here is their doubles.
Yeah.
It's happened, I would say, almost 4 or 5 times this match.
You're not wrong. Looks like Medina's going for another hit. Gets through the blockers.
There's a beautiful receive from number 14, Lauren Hales. Despite being an outside hitter, she picked that up swell.
Yes.
Swimmingly.
Yes. Medina's Abby DeLong is serving for the end of the set. Give me a pipe to
Emily Bednarski there.
Yes.
Just standing hit. Nothing too fancy, but
nothing fancy, but it is the end of the third set going to Medina.
oh, once again. There's 2 sets in a row for Medina. Very, very close third set there.
Yes.
Solon 1 set, Medina 2 sets. This set was 23-25.
Yeah. It was a very, very good set to watch, at least.
That was very exciting. That one had my heart racing a little bit.
Yeah.
And now move on here to set number 4.
Moving on to number 4, what do you think Solon's going to do differently? They've lost 2 sets in a row.
I don't know, man. I think they might start using those timeouts a little bit more frequently, frivolently, if you will. They really need to regain some of that energy back, or maybe start subbing out some players.
Yeah, Brianna Hedden's been in all game just setting for Solon over and over again.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, we do have other setters on our team. For example, number 16, Yona Chiliai.
Yeah, I haven't seen Yona come in once.
Unfortunate.
Very.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think what they were trying to do was they had Emily out on the field as well. They had Emily Bednarski. She plays DS as well as setter. I think they were just trying to have her cover just in case Lauren faltered. It's a great strategy, but sometimes you just gotta, if you have a bit of a replacement there, but a Band-Aid can only help so much.
That's true, but Yona is fresh, and she has not wasted any energy this game except for screaming.
That might actually prove detrimental to her. We'll see.
It might.
Yeah. Do have a lot of people sitting here on the bench. Our main lineup seems to be staying in for majority of the time here. For example, we have Michaela Parf, who has just been staying on the sidelines for this entire game.
And then we also have Reese Hogler, which I don't see them sitting down, so I think they might have played for the freshman game since they are freshmen.
It's very possible. Michaela, I definitely did see down there in the bench, but I have not seen Reese Hogler.
Oh, nope, I see Reese sitting on the bench right next to Yona.
Oh, yeah, there we are.
We'll see if they bring them in.
I'm sure Kelsey's getting a little tired here. She's been playing libero almost all game.
Yeah, I mean, it's tiring to play libero. I mean,
Absolutely.
diving all over the place, being ready for the ball, reacting as quick as possible.
Basically being a backup to the setter when needed.
Yeah.
Incredibly tough role, but she's pulling it off very, very well.
Yeah, I wonder what's happening mentally to our teams when they miss their sets and they miss the hits into the net.
Some of these players tend to take mistakes a little bit harder than others, but it seems like Medina has brains of steel right now. A couple mistakes is not letting them falter. They're actually performing incredibly well despite making the mistakes that they're making.
Yeah. That is the end of the break between the third and fourth set. Let's see what Solon has changed. Let's see what Medina has changed to see who can win. Emily Berdarski is serving for Solon. Going for the middle from Medina right off the bat.
Beautiful, beautiful snap of that wrist there from number 9, Emily Peeler. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry, Emily, if you're watching this and I'm pronouncing your name wrong.
Well, I mean, Emily's playing a match right now, so I don't know if she's watching.
Maybe she heard me.
Oh,
You never
maybe.
know.
Here we go with Medina's serve over to Solon. And just a...
What a dip from our setter.
Yes.
That can mean one of two things. Either one, she's very, very clever, or two, she's running out of steam.
Or she's just very, very confident in herself.
Or she's incredibly confident. And honestly, I wouldn't be too pressed to say it's either the first or the third one.
Yep. Medina's middle again. Going for the tip over. Let's see, are they going to go? They're going for the outside hitter. We're going for our opposite hitter. Brianna decided to go for.
What a spike from number 18 there.
Yes, it has been a very good rally so far. Let's see who gets this point.
Ooh, out of bounds, but a beautiful spike nonetheless from number 16, Mackenzie Schellenberger. During warm-up, she had some powerful serves come out of the gate there, but maybe now they're just getting a little bit too powerful.
Yes, she did. Now Lauren Hales is serving for Solon. Let's see. Looks like
A beautiful tip to the other side from Aubrey Drake there.
yes. Looks like they couldn't get the receive down and stop the momentum of that serve from Lauren Hales.
Seems both teams are having the occasional campfire, just kind of watching things go down.
I mean, it's fun to watch sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, sometimes when I'm on the field, I got to watch the play. I just get too mesmerized. It's a beautiful sport.
Yes.
Oh, what a super spike from number 9, Miss Emily Peeler. Once again, the middle hitter here.
Yes. And a very elegant set coming from, I don't remember who. But Medina's number 14, Shannon Putris, is serving.
Unfortunately, she just hits just below the tape there. Ball gets sent down into the
Yes.
Solon side.
I believe Medina's setter is number 9, Emily. No, that's their. No, it's We'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's their number 18.
Number 18,
Yep.
Isabella Vane.
Yep.
We have our rosters out here. It looks like she's one of the few setters on their team.
Yep. I mean, she's been playing a very good game recently.
Oh, absolutely. What a powerful, powerful spike from Mackenzie Schellenberger. Now that is what I was talking about from earlier. That is the powerful spike that I was talking about.
Yeah, it bounced off the floor, almost hit our ceiling.
That is a fireball if I've ever seen one.
Yes. We have Medina's number 9, Emily Feeler, serving. Almost hit the basketball hoop, but it didn't. Free ball from Solon going to Medina.
Looked like Lauren Hales thought it was going to hit the hoop.
Yep. Medina went with their middle hitter.
Kelsey Cohen still keeping it strong here with those receives.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, they're getting a little bit messier than before, but you know what? As long as the ball's up, the game's not over.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Kelsey Cohen's still getting those receives up. So
mad props to her. I could never.
yeah. Emily Feeler serving. Very elegant serve to Kelsey Cohen.
Ooh. Brianna Hedden with what looked like a split to get that. She had to pull a split off to get that ball up, going over the Medina side. Medina point there.
Yes.
Score is now 5-4 Medina. Still ahead just by that 1 point, but believe Solon can bring it back here.
They like their tight games, don't they?
Oh, yeah. These teams are very evenly matched for the most part.
Medina really trying to keep that ball up. Unfortunately, it did hit off Pursuant, so it came down with a bit more force than they wanted it to.
I will say both teams have incredibly strong defense here, with Medina and their commitment, and Solon with just how careful every play that they make is. It's impressive, really.
Oh, certainly. Brianna headed with the serve to Medina.
Medina with the block. I believe that was number 15, number 16 there. The duo, Shannon Petrulis and Mackenzie Schellenberger.
Wouldn't be surprised if I'm showing off very good with blocking and getting in the way of her hits.
Both juniors there, too. So I'm sure they have chemistry from years prior.
Yeah, that's Mackenzie Schellenberger serving for Medina. Going over to Solon for a free ball, but not able to get it over.
Oh, so close. But sometimes you can never put too much power into it. It just won't go over.
No, I was going to say yet so far.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Kelsey with the...
Ooh, Brianna heading with the save.
Yes.
Bringing it over to Aubrey Drake so she can hit it over.
Here we go with Kelsey Cohen giving the free ball to Medina. Who will they choose? They were choosing... Oh, they were choosing Aubrey for that. Let's see.
Of course, she's their ace.
I mean, fair. It was also a very nice slide. Medina's middle hitter going for it. Give it to... Ooh.
Powerful hit once again from Aubrey. But it looks like she's either losing out on those hops or just hitting it a little bit too hard. I can't exactly tell.
I don't know. It might be the technique. They might be speeding up their tempo.
That's very possible. I mean, we're not ones to talk. We're not exactly coaches, but...
Well, yeah.
Nice little, nice hit there from number 15. I believe that was the middle there.
Yes.
Solon was able to get a couple hands on that, but unfortunately they were not able to stop it. Score is now 8-6. Medina in the lead.
Yes. Medina's number 19, Ansley Krog, is serving. Over to Solon's side. We're giving it to Grania Kramer, our middle.
He goes to tip it over, but just couldn't quite get it.
Yeah.
Tips are hard to pull off. It's really a test of how careful you are with your ability to manage how strong you hit something.
Yes. Riley with a nice receive. Going over to Lauren Hales.
Ooh. Looks like a hit off the knee there or something of that sort for number 14, Abby DeLong. Causing that ball to just shank off to her right and go straight out of bounds.
Yeah. Well, it looked like she was going to go for a hit, but she decided to go for an overhead pass over the net. Kelsey Cohen with the serve.
That one packed some heat behind it. A little more topspin, and that would have been right in the hole, right in that pocket right there.
Yep. But Medina with their good call of not going after the ball. It is Chloe Wise serving for Medina.
It's coming up a little bit short on that net there. And I got to say, I'm quite surprised that neither team have used their timeout yet.
Yes, and Solon even called short. They were ready for it and everything.
Oh, yeah. Grania subbing out there. I believe Emily Bednarski coming in for her.
Yep. Hey,
I believe she hit that around that little satellite stick, causing for Solon point. Don't quite know the name of that object. I believe it's called an antenna, but I can't say for sure. Once again, these two teams loving their tie game. Score is 10-10. Medina is winning in terms of sets, but not in terms of points.
You are right. It was called an antenna.
Wow.
Not only are you smart, but you have a face for radio. Medina is now serving. It is Isabel Vine. I was pronouncing it.
Isabel Vine.
That was it. I knew I mispronounced it. We'll see. Lauren Hales is now serving for Solon. Let's see what she can do with it.
What a topspin on that serve there, received by the libero. Going straight to the middle. Just unfortunately, a little bit too much power. Head straight out of bounds, Solon point.
Yes, and Medina was trying to say that it went off the block.
I disagree. I'd like to differ.
Maybe.
I don't remember seeing a Solon block, actually. Just going straight into the net there, Lauren Hales.
I mean, either way, they got their point that they wanted.
Either way, still, once again, tie game, keeping them in the loop here.
Yes, no one has used their timeout to slow the tempo. Medina's serving Solon. Kelsey is giving that good. Going to Ava Conj. No set from Medina. They're just going straight for the hit.
Medina point once more. Now they're getting potentially a break point here. This is 12-13.
I mean, we can change up the tempo and give it Medina's favor.
Historically, this is the time where Medina usually pulls ahead. They usually get around to that halfway point in terms of the set.
Yes.
And
a free ball over to Medina, going for their right side option.
That almost looked like a push, not a hit. But either way, it goes over the net.
And it ends up being Medina's point from a ball that went straight into the net. It is a Solon timeout. First timeout to be used in this set.
Almost halfway into the set now, and we have a bit of a first timeout here.
I mean, they don't want Medina to get that much tempo ahead of them.
No, I perfectly agree. Medina did get that break point that we talked about, and Solon was, I believe Solon was totally in the right to call the timeout there.
Oh yes, very. I mean, we'll see. Medina's used all of the timeouts that they can. I mean, they've used Solon's full time. They've used their full time.
They're a very thoughtful group, that's for sure.
Yeah, it seems to be working out in Medina's favor. Let's see if Solon can bring it back. Solon seems to be struggling with, I would say probably just trying to get it over the net.
That's becoming a big problem here. It's becoming a lot of they need some time. Oh, actually, deviating from that entirely, Medina actually ended their timeout early for once. Very interesting. Maybe they're getting a little confident, a little cocky even.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I mean, Solon's had issues getting over, and they just overshoot the whole court.
It looks like that's getting to become both teams' problems here right now.
Yep, but Abby DeLong is starting for Medina.
It's not a problem for her. She gets it over.
Yeah. We're giving it to Emily Benarski for the free ball over to Medina.
Ooh, the tip down to the Medina side from Ava Conj.
Yes, and Medina tried to keep it up in the air, but they shanked it to the right.
Almost into the judge stand over there.
Yes. Ava Conj just serving for Solon. Let's see what she can do for us here. She's been doing great so far.
Can she keep it up?
I mean, we'll see.
The serve didn't exactly go in her favor, so she's going back to the bench there.
Yeah.
Perfectly understandable.
Oh, definitely.
Coming out first thing in the game and you mess up that serve a little bit. That's hard on a person.
And Feeler was serving from Medina, but yet went straight into the net.
Same scenario actually going on for Medina. Number 9 subbing out for there for number 2.
Yes. Brianna Hedden is serving for for Solon.
For Solon.
I don't know, I get mixed up.
To Solon she belongs.
Yes. She was a comment, she always will be.
Oh yeah. Waterfall there from number 15, Miss Shannon Petrulis. Goes right down the arms of Solon blockers there.
Yes, and it looks like Aubrey Miranda is getting subbed in for Isabella Vane. We'll see how this turns out.
Interesting course of action there.
Serve from Medina just ended up being too short from...
Lauren Hales expected that to go much, much farther.
Yes. Medina's Mackenzie Schallenberg is serving for them.
Yes, it's definitely becoming a problem here for both teams to get that ball over the net, but perfectly understandable as we are now approaching the potentially second to last set.
Yes, and it looks like Brooke came in for Riley Roth. Not Riley. It was Alex. Okay, back set to the right side option for Medina.
Brianna struggling to get that ball up. She gets it up every time, but it's just so hard seeing as she's the setter there. She's got that second touch, but she's also really going for the digs as well.
Yes, indeed she is.
It's a hard job going for both roles.
Yes. Medina's serving it. Second one.
Powerful spike from Lauren Hill there. I was waiting on the judge's call to say something, but looks like it actually got hit off the blockers there. Solon point, 16-18. Medina in the lead by 2. Well, we've been this close before, and Medina pulls ahead. So let's see how the rest of this set goes.
Kelsey Cohen with the serve that went unfortunately into the net. We'll see what Chloe Wise can do. The 2 liberos on the team that are out on the court. It was a good serve, knocking Kelsey off her balance.
Another out serve. Medina point this time. Did not hit off Medina blockers. Medina is now 4 points ahead.
Yes.
20-16.
Can Medina get 5 points?
I've noticed that Medina is now prioritizing getting that ball over the net instead of making it fast and making it low.
Yeah,
and
no.
number 2, she hits it high and she hits it far, and Solon just can't keep up with it.
Yeah, no, Chloe Wise's placement right above the 3-meter line is very impressive, constantly knocking Kelsey Cohen onto her either stomach or onto her knees.
I mean, that is the goal at the end of the day. Get your opponent on their knees. See their formation breaks. They become a little bit sloppier. It is hard to get up off your knees very fast.
Yeah, getting in front of the left side hitter that we have for Solon.
Oh, absolutely. Making those hitters, well, actually making those setters take that first hit really messes up the course of action of the game.
And also trying to get the libero deviated from her spot, messing up her bump to the setter.
Absolutely.
So the setter has to run and waste her energy.
Yes, once the libero messes up, it really hurts the team there a little bit. It's libero is supposed to be the specialized receiver, and seeing a shot that sometimes not even a libero can receive hurts the team morale a little bit.
Yeah, that's Chloe Wise here with the serve. Same placement over and over again, right above that 3-meter line.
Incredibly consistent player. Seems like both teams' end goal here now is to hit it off the blockers.
Yes.
Aubrey Miranda did definitely hit that out of bounds, but she must have knocked it off a blocker of some sort.
I mean, our view is blocked from where we're at, so
it is very hard to see what's going on.
Chloe Wise with another right above the 3-meter line, straight to our libero.
They have a conch with the tip.
But we all know Medina has adapted to that.
They're able to pick it up, but it is Solon point as Medina hit that one out of bounds.
Yes.
Off on Solon's opposite side there.
Yes, and it looks like Emily Bendarski is serving for Solon. She got subbed in for Grant Kramer.
Well, that sounded like a painful thud there from Medina's libero.
Yes, but as we both know, these floors are very soft.
These floors are very soft. You can dive and not really have much of a problem at all.
Yes.
Now Solon's timeout, I believe.
I believe it was Solon's last timeout used for this set.
It is. It was Solon's timeout.
Yes.
Score is now 22-18. Medina in the lead by 4. Approaching very quickly on that set/match point. Medina might be able to pull this out and secure a win here in the 4th set.
Definitely. We'll have to see what Solon can do to bring it back. I mean, it's Solon's serve when they come out this timeout, correct?
I believe so. Yeah, it was Medina's point last.
Oh, wait, no, Solon has already used both of their timeouts. This was a Medina timeout.
Oh, really? It
right,
was.
because Solon finally got the ball and they wanted to slow it down.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah, Medina is absolutely hitting their stride here. Solon's struggling to keep up with it.
Yes. Emily Bendarski seems to be ready to hit the ball into the Medina side of the court and see what they can do with it.
Now the real question here is, will she follow Medina's suit and hit high and far, or will she just go for that low, fast hit as always?
I think she's going for a low, fast hit. Looks like she has it in her eyes.
I agree. Looks like high and far, but also fast.
Yes. Medina's middle.
Now that was a smack and a half from number 9, Miss Emily Peeler.
Yes. And it looks like Aubrey Miranda's got subbed out for Medina's now setter, Isabel Vane.
Now that is a low and fast serve from Medina there.
Yes.
Completely throwing off Solon's rhythm as they have gotten very, very used to seeing that high and far set.
Yes, and unfortunately Lauren Hales was not able to get the ball over the net from her hit. So Medina will be serving on game point.
Game point. It's crazy to think we've approached so quickly.
Yes. Ooh, a low fast, just scratching the tape. A free ball from Solon going to Medina. See, it is going to the right side option. Left side.
Got a powerful hit from their middle.
Yep. Another left side option for Medina. Solon is not giving it an inch. They do not want to give it up yet.
They don't want this game to end, not by a long shot.
Giving it to Lauren Hales as Brianna Header.
Powerful, powerful hit. Unopposed spike. Landing inbounds. Solon point.
Yes.
Solon is now down by 5. It's their turn to serve. Can they bring it back?
I mean, it's Lauren Hales. She's been doing great from the service line. I think it's been like 2 errors. Let's hope she doesn't crack under the pressure. And she didn't. We are giving it to Medina's middle.
Sounded like a powerful serve, but it was not. Totally threw off the Solon team there.
Yes.
But that wraps up our game tonight. Thank you all for watching.